Hello everyone, welcome to Stamp with Michelle Pepper. It's Wednesday the 18th of September and I'm sorry I am a little bit late. Technical issues. My ring light stopped working. I don't know. So I had to grab my son's bedside lamp and yeah, so hopefully it won't be too dark and it'll be bright enough. Okay, well thank you very much for joining me today. So for my lunchtime crafting, and so if you are new, if I just happened to pop up on your feed, welcome, and I hope you stay and learn a thing or two about stamping. And so I am Michelle, by the way, and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Auckland in New Zealand. So in my live classes every Wednesday, online classes, sorry, I just demonstrate a couple of projects. My job, or I intend to make cards, make it easy, so break down the steps for you so that you can easily replicate and create handmade cards, and yeah, have the joy of sending out handmade cards to your friends and family. So without further ado, let's switch you over. Nearly pressed the wrong button. Nearly pressed the wrong. So let me have a look. Okay, so this is where. Let's see if this works. Oh gosh, and you're kind of like, okay, how about that? It's a little bit shiny. Yeah, I don't know if I work this a little bit. Okay, well hopefully it's bright enough and you can see things, and I think it's creating shadows of some sort, isn't it? We'll see how it goes. I can't fluff around too much because I really don't know what I'm doing with lighting. Okay, so today we are going to be playing with this Humble Home stamp set, and it has a coordinating punch, which is, I don't know if you can see it without that. Okay, hopefully you get the idea. So I have two projects to show you, and let me start with this one. So here is a Merry Christmas card. I know it's September, and so we are going to start making Christmas cards. And of course you can, this doesn't have to be just Christmas cards. Obviously it has Merry Christmas, and it has the little to and from tag is always useful, but not just for Christmas. But you can certainly use this for other occasions, especially congratulations on your new home kind of card. So yeah, or maybe even like somebody's wedding, like, you know, because they are starting a new home together, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, this is the card that I'm going to show you today. So, and the reason why I have these as well is just to show you that with my live class, my class to go every week. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I come up with new projects, featuring a particular product from Stampin' Up that is current, and then the kits for these cards that I demonstrate in the week is what I will send to you when you place an order with me. So any order, it doesn't have to be these things. You can buy anything as long as it's $40 or more. I will be sending you the make and take card kits for this week's class. So you get two kits for this card, and then 2 kits for the next card. So you get 4 kits altogether, which is my way of saying thank you. Alright, so let's put that aside. Let's put that over there. So in your card kit, you will always get an envelope, unless it's unless it's a 3D type, you know, unless it's too big. The project is like a 5x5 or 6x6 card, in which case we have to customize a envelope. But otherwise it is, you get this beautiful Stampin' Up envelope, which I love using. It is a little bit more pricey than what you get in a stationery shop, but the quality is just lovely, and it's just beautiful to receive. You know, like the moment your recipient touched the card, they will know that it's different. Okay, so alright, so in this kit, right, so here you will see you'll get a basic white cardstock, card base, and then you'll have Pool Party matte layer on the layer that we're going to be stamping on or write on. Now in your card kit, you'll see you'll get 2 sets. Okay, you'll get 2 sets of this, one for the inside, okay, like so, and one for the outside. Now you'll notice straight away that it's different to my sample here. Okay, so sometimes that's what I do. I just change things up a little bit just to show you the variation that you can achieve. So just with, you know, just a slight thing. So it's a slight difference, which is the addition of a matte layer, and then you'll have a different look. Okay, so you get this. So it's totally up to you. You can just do it plain without the matte layer and save this for something else, or you can do it this way. All right, so you can add it into it. So it's totally up to you. You have the choice there. All right. In your card kit as well, you'll get this is the glimmer paper, the Berry Burst Old Olive and White 12 by 12 glimmer specialty paper. So you get 3, so 1 of each sheet. Okay, so in those colors, so you'll get a little section here in your card kit. So we're going to have that we're going to hand cut it to make that little snow hill. I would have already punched the house out of the punch for you, so you can see that you can easily replicate this card without even having the stamp and the punch, sorry. But yeah, so the house would be punched out. Now this olive green, old olive cardstock, we're just going to hand cut again, you know, a little tree out. So it's really simple idea, but you can see how effective it is. And then this little strip for you to put Merry Christmas on there, and a little strip of ribbon, just to do it that way, and then we just use it. Okay, so there is the little snowflake that I don't know, yeah, I will include it. It's just a little bit hard because it's just the one snowflake. But I wanted to also point out that there are 2 items that are available that I don't actually have, but they're loose snowflake that you can actually pop on here as well, if you have those on hand. I have something that is retired, so I could probably do that. So these are like little tiny snowflake, and I don't know if you can see it, but gosh, it's like that's 2 there. Here you go. See, very very tiny, but it will look quite cute on there as well. But these are more for shaker cards, so it's going to be very fiddly to put it on, and I certainly won't be including this because in your card kit, because it will get lost easily. Otherwise I'd have to put it into a little plastic bag, which is small plastic bag, so yeah, I won't be doing that. But just to let you know, these snowflake sequins, but that's the retired one. If you have that, use them. If you don't, we have current ones that are loose snowflake. They're a little bit bigger and easier probably to put it on, which I don't have. Otherwise we have this, what do we call it? Adhesive back snowflake assortment. So this one has gold, copper and white, which is what I've used there. Okay, so definitely all these products are available. Alright, so let me just show you how to put these together. Alright, so firstly, this layer, nice and simple. This is, we're just going to be stamping on this. It's a little bit messy, but we'll just do this. And so the card's going to be like this, on a portrait orientation. Now, the little stars or snowflakes I have actually got out of the Round We Go stamp set. It's this little bundle of stamps here. So, I don't know, if you're confident enough, you can just probably hand draw it, right? Use the Pool Party marker pen, and you can easily just draw it on. but if you have the stamp, you might as well use it. Alright, so we're just stamping along that way, and so sometimes with these things you kind of have to remind yourself less is more type thing, because it's easy to just want to do heaps. Right. So I'm going to just do all the way down, right, maybe not right to the bottom because I know the bottom will be covered up, but okay, I'll just leave it like that. Okay. Do I feel like that's better? Let me see. Why not? If I just do them all, then I have a choice. I can decide which looks better. Oop. Okay, having said that, I think they're kind of like all the same. It doesn't really matter which way. Maybe I'll do it this way. Yeah. No, that way. I think just don't overthink it too much, like I am now. Okay. Alright, let's just do it. Alright, let's just keep that nice and simple. So that's step number 1, just stamp your snowflakes on. Alright. Step number 2 is this one here. So this, the width of this is going to be slightly bigger than this, because remember when I did this, it was the same. Okay, for if you're only using the base, then it's the same. If not, then you have a little bit of a leeway. Alright, so grab your snip, and I'm just making like a hill, and yeah, just kind of like eyeball it. And see, I don't want to waste too much of my what do you call this, glimmer paper. So yeah, so you can see that I probably, yep, so I'm just going to do it that way, and then we're going to adhere it onto the base. So I'm going to cut the excess off. Okay, first of all, I'm going to just do the bottom first. Okay. Now, before I forget, I must tell you where I got this idea from. So sometimes some of you might wonder, how do the demonstrators keep coming up with different cards and different designs? Well, really, it's just there are many ways, and I have shown, you know, like sometimes it's like last week, if you saw the projects, you know, it was a template that I replicate over and over again, just with different products, and you know, so so these, it just looks different, but actually it's the same recipe. Okay, just like and so sometimes it's that way, and sometimes we look at other people and what they're doing, and we case them, copy and selectively edit. So yep, I'm going to happy with that. So I'm going to put that down. So yeah, so there's lots of different ways, like casing, and sometimes it's just doing a challenge where it might be a sketch challenge, or it might be a color challenge, and so we just go from there. Right? Oop, I don't want it to be too. Yeah, I want most of the house to be showing, because you know we have really nice glitter paper here. Let me see. Do I need to move that down a bit? Maybe. Yeah. So there you go. So we've got that, and then here I'm just going to simply cut a triangle, so that's nice and easy, not too hard to do a triangle. And then I just kind of angle this as well to make it look like it's on a, you know, like a snowy thingy. Yeah, so we've got that. Oh, I didn't make it a sharp pointy end. Well, I don't have to. You can if you want to. That probably can use this, because you know, like, we don't want to waste our paper. Oh, this is like a witch's pointy hat, wizard pointy hat. Okay, so I'm going to have that going there. I think that's too pointed. Let me see. I'm just doing a shocking of a job here, but hey, you can do better. Alright, so I'm just going to put it up there and out here just to show that there is a bit of a difference. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Great. So yes, I started telling you where I got this idea from. Right. So when I typically I might Google and see what people have done with the stamp set. Sometimes immediately I would have an idea that I want to run with, but sometimes I don't. And sometimes it's like, oh, you know, I just want to be perfect, and then I ended up not doing anything. Anyway, so let me just grab that. I think we're just going to put that one here just to raise it up a little bit. Is it going to stick? Hopefully. And then that part, I'm just going to have a little tiny piece. I did have a tiny piece somewhere. I don't know where. So I'm just going to have a tiny piece from the edge of the mini dimensionals, or any dimensionals. Mini or the standard one. Yeah. So that's tiny, and that's just going to go up on here. I just want it to raise it up a little bit, so it's not flat. Just giving it a little bit of dimension. And then the bottom, I'm going to use my glue to stick it down really well. Now it's liquid glue and it's glitter paper, so it's probably going to move a little bit to start with. Okay. Yes, gosh, the story will come. So anyway, I googled, and in one of the, I don't know, I've just found this lady. I've never heard of her before, but I found her. Oh gosh, it's got stuck to it. Oh well. I saw a video of hers, and she didn't actually demonstrate this card. It was one of his extra samples. So she demonstrated 3 cards on her video, and then at the end she pulled out 2 more. Okay, I don't want to use my good scissors because, sorry, there's glue coming out of here. Okay. Don't want to use my good scissors, so let me just use that one. This is good as well, but it's not my Stampin' Up paper snip, which I like to keep glue free if possible, because I cut paper with that. That's my paper snip that I love fussy cutting and cutting my paper with. And so yeah, so trim that off so that's nice and neat. And then finally we're just going to do the ribbon, and basically just fold it in half. Okay, and then I'm just going to use my glue dots. Now where is my, oh yeah, that over there. Let's have a look. So yeah, so it was a lady called Dawn Bourget. So if you want to look her up, please do, because I mean, I don't know, I have not seen her stuff before. It was the first time I came across it, and I saw the sample at the end. I was going, hey, that's a really good idea, and it's easy enough. Like, you know, she didn't have to demonstrate it. She didn't demonstrate it, and she didn't have to, because I could easily work that out. But I just changed it slightly. I have used glimmer paper, and I've used Berry Burst and Old Olive here, as you can see. But she has used, what did she use? Red and green. She used a traditional red and green color. So, and mine's just a little bit funkier. Alright, so you've got a little strip as well. So then what we need to do is stamp the Merry Christmas on there. I don't know where my Merry Christmas is. Okay. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Merry Christmas is here. Now I'm just going to double check that mine is clean. I'm not sure. So I'm going to get out my clean stamping, oh, I can't remember what this is called. The cleaning chamois, that is the one, chamois, and it's actually come in one big full square, but I have obviously cut mine ages ago when I first got it. So this is really old. It looks really tatty, but I love it. You know, it's just it's not mold, it's just ink stains, and so it doesn't smell, so I'm okay with it. I need my berry burst. Do you guys know the story of Schnitzel von Crump? You know how they it's a Harry McCleary story, and yeah, the owners thought that it's time he gets new basket, but he was just, oh, that was a little bit not well stamped, and that's why we have two sides to paper. Or in fact, I've got it long enough that I can actually, that's better. Merry Christmas. Okay. Yeah, Schnitzel von Crump. But he just much prefer his old tattooed one, so kind of feel a bit like that with that. Now, okay, that is a little bit too high, too much, because I wanted obviously to show more of the ribbon. Don't really care too much for my basic white cardstock, I mean. So yes, basically I just want to show more of the ribbon. Okay, so then pull out one of these again. So I think 2 will be fine. You can do 3 if you want, but that's totally up to your discretion. Okay, I'm happy with 2 and happy with that. And then oh, I guess I better put this on here. Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think so far? This is real nice and simple, but so effective and so clever in terms of just, you don't really need much, right? Yep. There we go. Of course, you could just draw a template of the house. But of course, I'm going to tell you get the punch because it's so much quicker, so much cooler. Okay, and there you go. So then, now I have the choice of either just putting it straight on or I can raise it up. I'm going to put it straight on because, yeah, I just like, sometimes I like them flat. And also, if you're mailing overseas, it does help to, I don't like this, it helps not to make it too bulky because then you have to pay extra postage. And yes, so I do know people that are sending, some of my customers are sending cards, you know, overseas, and so yeah, we need to get our Christmas cards in the post very, very soon. So there you go. So that's the front of the card. Compare to my original sample without the border. So not much of a difference, but if you like more color, then that's the way to go with the little blue border, the pool party. I call it blue. A lot of people say it's green. So what do you call it? Okay. So before we finish, I'm going to do the inside of the card as well. So I'm going to start with that, just double checking that there's no color. Okay, and then I'm going to go, well, actually here I did from our house to yours. So what I might do, oh no, I'll just do the same. But what I do is I want to, I don't want it straight on full strength because it's quite dark. So I just stamp off once, and so now it's quite a lot lighter. Put that aside, and then we need the grey, sorry, not the grey, the brown. So my colour so far is Pool Party and Early Espresso. but on the card itself it's pool party, berry burrs. Ooh, just double checking. Yeah. And again, you know, like I don't want full strength. I just want it, ooh, this is quite hard to see now. Okay, hang on. There. Oh, I can't see. I'm just going to have to wing it because I can't really see with all the shadows. Hopefully that works. Oh well, it's not the best, but it will have to do for now. And then I want from our house to your house. Now I want to do berry burrs because I want to keep the colours, kind of bring a bit of the outside to the inside. Okay, I'm going to do from our house to yours. There you go. Okay, so that's a cute little house. What did I do? I added a little pink berry burst heart as well. So let's do that. We can do that because I believe that should be in your kit as well. I would have punched out a couple of them, all right, for you to use because it's so cute, and everyone can do with a little bit of a glimmer heart, eh? Okay, so then that just goes on the inside, and we have completed card number 1. And you'll get 2 of these when you place an order with me this week. So, whoops, what's that? Oh yeah, some straggly. Okay, so there's that. Now, let me check in here. Aha, there are 2. Wait, where did they go? Ah, they're still in there. Oh, that's so funny. They're like stuck in the corner. Okay, so as you can see, I put 1 in the middle there. I can change it up a bit here, and I'll just pretend it's a smoke of a heart coming out. How cute is that? You know, like Lord of the Rings, where they where Gandalf blow his all this ring smokes, you know, like, so it's all different shape. There you go, there's a heart shape thing coming out from the chimney. Okay, so there you go. So we've got that, and then of course in the front, if you want it to, you know, use up these little things as well, how about we do a Christmas tree, a glittering Christmas tree with a heart shape. Oh well, we're just having fun. Okay, so, but how cool would that be, right? Do we want to do it there, or do we want to, because stamps usually go there, eh? So okay, we'll just stick with this side of the card, and then that as well. Okay, and then you could, I don't know, you could stamp something here, but I'll just leave it at this as it is for now. Okay, so there you go. Which version do you prefer? Let me know. Are you more, this is more layers on here. Okay, so you've got a lot more layer, a lot more colors, or are you plain? Just, yeah, I think, you know, I think I'll probably be doing this if I have the choice, right? If I'm given that, I will be doing that. I won't be saving it for something else. But there you go. So that's card number 1. 2 variations. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to put that aside now. And we're going to do the next card. Oh, I wanted to show you the next card is going to be this. Okay, so this is very Christmassy color. Alright, and so we're going to do Merry Christmas all along, and that's Merry Christmas. So, oh, and I can put a snowflake. Oh, that's right. I was going to do a snowflake. What did I do with the snowflake? Okay. Did I bring it out? Give it that. I did bring it out to show you. What do you guys think? I did a white one there, which is hardly noticeable. I could do a gold one. A big gold one. Would it be too much? I don't know. Well, let's see. Okay. Here we go. There you go. You've got variations. Gold or white. Or copper. I don't know. Okay, and then you can put smaller ones if you want to. Okay, done with that card. Let's put that aside so we can move on to the next. Okay, let's have a look. The next card is this. So if you wanted to not make it a Christmas card, you can easily change it up like how I've done here. I wanted to show this as I've just put thank you along instead of Merry Christmas. And yeah, I've just done a heart like with a, so it's just another variation that you can do with this, right? So, but we're going to be, the kit that I'm going to be sending you is this one, and it's red. It immediately probably make you think of gold, Christmas, but actually it doesn't have to be. Like your recipient might really like red, or they might have a red house, I don't know. So anyway, giving you ideas. So here's what you'll get. Same thing, you get the envelope. This one here, let's pull everything out. What I've decided to is give you the gold glimmer, the white glimmer for the smoke coming out of the chimney. So I'm going to do that instead of that one, which is white. Okay, so again, the kit, you can see we have a basic white cardstock. This is the thick one because we're only doing one layer, and then we've got the real red matte. So all the measurements will be, if you are on my mailing list, measurements will be sent to you usually on the Thursday, because I don't get around to it today, but sometimes if I'm working real fast and haven't got other things on that I needed to attend to, then you'll get it on Wednesday night. But measurements, if you wanted to replicate this, is sent to people on my subscribers. So get on my mailing list. It's just a good way to keep in touch and to keep up to date with all sorts of things, and I also give you little perks like sending you the measurements and for cards so that you can actually make them yourself, right? So it's easy for you to make them yourself rather than having to figure it all out. Okay, so there's, oh, I probably should have done that first. Oh well, haven't done that, so I will do that now, because now I've made it hard for me because I have to cut it. Okay, so lesson number 1. So before you stick that on, stamp here and stick it on, and then you can trim off the edges. Okay, so it'll just make things a lot easier. Anyway, well, it's alright, we'll just have to make do. I make the mistake so you don't have to do it. You can do the right way. Alright, so we've got Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Really easy. Merry Christmas. Oops. Okay. Might have gotten a bit of colour on there. Let me just clean it off, because that was in Berry Bliss, and we don't want Berry Bliss in this red card. We want it to be red. So I'm just cleaning it up. And this is obviously bigger, but that's okay. We'll just start with that, and then we can trim it down. So colour, not the Berry Bliss, because we've already used Berry Bliss before for the first card. Let me put that away. This one, the colour for this card is more Real Red, Early Espresso, Pool Party. Okay, those 3. I love these colours. There's just something about them. They just scream Christmassy to me. And then a pop of yellow or crushed curry. Okay. Alright, so I want my red. So let's get my red out. And I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas. You know, the other option, is if you have these handy, this is the cool red and white adhesive backed peppermints. A row of peppermints along here would be so cute as well. But I'm not giving that to you because if I give you a whole row, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 rows, then only 4 people will get it because, no, only 2 people because you get 2 each, right? So yeah, so that's just going to be too much for me to add that. So, but that's an option. If you have that, you are most welcome to use it. So, Merry Christmas. Just a row of Merry Christmas, and it doesn't have to be straight. In fact, try and not be straight because then you'll get really frustrated if you want to. But if you do it more of a up and down thing. Although having said that, it's fairly easy because you're just lining up at the bottom. So, so yeah, so not too hard. Oh, look at that. It's my stamp set had fallen down right into the bag that was below it. Shoot. It's not the last time I'm going to be using real red, so I'm going to leave it out. Okay, so that obviously is need to be trimmed. So let's pull in. Okay, workspace is going to be so tight here. Alright, so maybe 1.5. Sounds good. Okay, we're going to stay. It's almost like a ribbon, right? But I don't have a ribbon, so we're going to use that. Okay, so this is what I mean. So I'm going to cut it off at M. Okay, maybe not M. Merry Christmas. It's going to sound like Merry Christmas. Going to cut it off there, and yeah, almost cutting it off at about. Right, hopefully I haven't made it too short. Okay, that will do. Okay, so then just glue. Okay, should put that in the rubbish. Okay, so right about here, maybe. Looks about right. It's kind of good with this Forever 3D Forever Plat. I'm actually really loving this embossing folder. I've used it a lot. I just really like the look of it. I don't know why. It's so simple. It's so geometric. You know, nothing fancy or ornate, but I love it. So, did I clean this? No, I didn't. What did I do with my cleaning thing? Gosh, I'm just going to clean it now just to be sure that I don't get it on things. Okay, right, so get that down. And then, okay, so this, now we just need to do those houses, alright? So I've given you these 2 basic white cardstock. It's actually just the width together. It's just the width of the A4 cardstock, and then cut in half 10.5 centimeter. The reason why I have to cut it in half is because otherwise it's not going to fit into the envelope. Right, so cutting in half, that means I can put both in there. And so, be careful. Okay, just going to leave that there. I want to do them now to do the houses. I'm going to show you how we do the houses. So we have those. I'm going to start with the roof. You can do it however you want. I'm starting with the roof so that I know I've got enough space, and also because that is full strength and that is stamped off. Alright, so I'm going to start with that in early espresso. Alright, so I'm going to do 1 in full strength and 1 stamped off. Okay. Oh, that's a little bit close. might have a trouble with that. All right, we'll see how we go. And then clean that off just in case. And then now we can close that for now. I'm going to use that. So I know before we use blue, so we'll use blue first. The pull part, I keep saying blue. Okay. And again, I am going to be stamping off because I want it to stamp the words on top of it. Okay, so okay, I'm having trouble actually seeing with the light on, so I might have to see. It's not perfect. Okay, I'm going to try it again. 2 sides to the paper, right? So I'm going to try that again. Just not happy with that. I'm showing you this is what you can do if you're not happy with something. Alright, so we're going to do that. We turn it over and we're going to stamp it on the other side. And what I might do, if you don't mind, is I might actually turn off the light because for some reason I cannot see with this light. Okay, and then I'm going to, oops, I need to stamp it off and then line that up. And you probably see the top of my head, I'm sorry. Okay. Here we go. Okay, it's slightly better, not the best. Yeah, slightly out that way now. But I think it's better than here. Okay, it's more obvious. Okay, so we've got that. That's cool. Happy with that. I am really mucking it up, aren't I? That's meant to be the red one. Hello. What shall I do? Okay. Right. There's an extra one. Oh, my dear. Okay. Oh, never fear. I have one that I have made it. I have made that. So it's meant to be the dark one with the red. Okay, not the dark one with the light. Okay, so. Okay, I have already got one there, so that's cool. But yes, you want the light one on this. Okay, I'm going to turn off the light and go right here. Maybe 3rd time's the charm. Oh, I've got good feeling about this. Yes, this is perfect. Okay, slight variation, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to ignore this for now, and we're going to stamp in the words from our house to yours. Now, where is the, we used it before. So where did it go? Right here. And it's probably in the wrong color. I can't remember if I cleaned it off straight away. You can see my scratch paper is so messy. Okay, so this now is going to be from our house to yours. Okay. It's gone a little bit high, but that will do. Okay, so then that's what we're going to be stamping out. We're going to cut that out. Okay, so we're going to cut those 2 out. Okay, so okay, so just pretend I've done this. Okay, let's do that. So I'm getting you all confused. So basically you get 2 of these. The first one you're going to stamp these 2 houses, the brick houses. Okay, and then just remember the dark for the dark, the light for the light. So dark, full string with the red, the stamped off with the stamped off blue. Okay, so you get that for your first one, and then this one here you're going to be using this stamp, and now we're going to be using our Memento black because we're going to color that in. Alright, so just ink it up real good, and okay, and then just kind of firmly down. Got it. Oh my word, I'm just not having a good time. You will have a spare space. Otherwise, we turn it over, and we're going to go like this. This light is really throwing me out. I don't know why. I can't really see properly. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, no, you don't have to be super polished to be a demonstrator. I am living proof of that. Okay. And you don't have to have everything either as a demonstrator. You just get what you want and you demonstrate with what you have. Okay? Alright. Okay, so we've got those, and then, yeah, we need, now, I've given you a little small piece here as well. Okay, which you are going to then stamp the wreath, because we're going to do Christmassy wreath on here. Okay, and then we also have this house thing. Now this is going to be in yellow and crushed curry. Okay, I'm just going to go like that. Okay, then we're just about there. So we're going to now color and cut. Okay, so this, I'm going to cut it really close to the border. So it's just a very tiny bit of white border. Okay, and the same with that. Tiny white border. Oh, that's not that tiny. Such a cool feeling, isn't it? Snipping things. Do you guys like snipping things? As a kid, did you like cutting things? Using the scissors? Loved it. Okay, so that. Okay, put all these rubbish away. So yeah, isn't that cool? It's like making these cute little things. Okay, this house is so amazing. I just love it. I don't know, just something about home. There used to be a stamp set that said all hearts come home at Christmas, and I was like, oh, I just love that. Just love that expression. I don't know. I don't know about you. What do you think? Okay, so this is kind of like, this one is at the back and it's going to be kind of hidden quite a bit. So I'm just not going to pop it up. I'm just going to adhere everything flat. Okay. Oh. It's gunged up. That could actually act like a little dimensional. Okay, so just a tiny amount. I can't stress enough. Our glue is just too good, too amazing. Maybe go up a little bit so we can see a little bit. And then it's probably easier just to put the glue on there. See, such a tiny, minuscule amount. Okay, that's all you need. If you do more, you'll end up getting really gunky and, you know, you get glue everywhere. People don't trust me when I say you don't need a lot. It's not because I'm asking you to be frugal with my stuff when you're using it. It's actually for your own good, because then you don't get glue on your hands. Okay, so we've got that ready. Then we can cut these two out using the punch. Haha, love using the punch. Something so satisfying about just going, just lining up a bit, just going, yeah. Oh. Okay, there we go. One house out. So it didn't line it up that well, but that's okay. They fly everywhere. They do. So we've got two. We've got these hearts, which I will use at some point, maybe for a shaker card. Okay, so now these two will need colouring. So we've got that, and where's the other one gone? Yeah, that house. So we've got those two houses ready to go. Okay, and then these we just need to colour. Let me move these out of the way. That's my spare one, which I'll put away. Okay, so the colours for these are, let's have a look. I think that's what we need. We also need, oh no, I also need to colour that. Let's just colour that as this. I have just used Old Olive with this. No, I didn't use Old Olive. I did use Old Olive, but I'm going to do, I just want it a little bit brighter, so I've gone for the light apple green. Okay, so just something a little bit brighter. So yeah, these markers are cool. Love using markers. You can of course use Stampin' Up markers instead of the alcohol one, the blends. And then there's just a little tiny bit at the top, and it's going to be dark red ribbon. Very Christmassy colour, this one. And did I just colour out of lines? Ha, I did too. Okay, so that teeny weeny thing gonna be hand fussy cut out. So just kind of go along. It's squiggly, it's not a perfect circle, so this is good, which means I can do this. Can't cut circles. Try as I might, they always look weird. So that's why I'm always up for circle punches, circle dies, because I just cannot cut a circle. Okay, even following lines. Yeah, so that's fiddly, but that's so cute. Teeny weensy. Do you see how cute it is? Whoops. Here we go. We got that, and then now we need to colour this in. Okay, so the body of this, I have done it in light crumb cake. So I'm just going through it now, colour it with you. Okay. Do you guys like using stamping blends? Do you have stamping blends? Because they're so cool. You can't not have colour with it. I just love colouring with it. Oh, come on. Do you see what I was doing there? Okay. And I mean, I guess it's, you know, like you're supposed to be shading, but I'm not shading. I'm just blending. I'm not blending. I'm just using it as colour markers. Because I just love it. I just think it's so easy to use, so forgiving. It's my colouring tool of choice, my choice. What's that phrase? You know what I mean. Anyway, you can see I'm probably not the best colourist at all, but it's so forgiving. Okay, so those lines just end up looking like I was trying to blend and shade, and I'm not doing that at all. Oh, yeah, just going to do that part as well. Okay. Okay, and then we don't have early espresso blends. So with early espresso, I have to use the marker pens. Okay, so these are the marker pens. They are not alcohol markers. So these are water-based markers. Okay, I'm just doing a real nice brown roof. Okay. And I don't know what this is. It's going to be that color. Okay, and then the eaves are dark brown as then we need yellow for light inside. That was crushed curry, which I thought was a little bit too dark. So I wanted something brighter. Okay, the brush is a bit hard to use for this one because it's a little bit frayed. So I'm going to use the marker end, okay, the nib end rather than the brush end. Okay, we've got that. And then just finally, with the eaves, I'm going to go with the dark pool party. Okay, finally, that's what I've done here. So you can color it in obviously different colors. I wonder what color you would choose. So cute, don't you think? Or you can just make this house any color you want. Your perfect looking house, perhaps. I've just gone with the colorways here. The color scheme that I have. So, red door. Woohoo! Who would like a red door? Or who would not like a red door? So cool. I'm just going to go over the black heart here. Oh, isn't that pretty? Right, out of the way. Whoa. Okay. And then I'm going to now punch it out. Punch it out. Just lining it up. Taking your time. There's no hurry for it. Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with it. Oh yeah. Okay, see, so you do have a space. You do have an extra space there. Okay, so so you can make 4 houses with the kit that I give you. Well, for each one, so you end up having 2 extra houses after you've made your second cards. Second card, yeah. Okay, so now we've got these 3 to play with, right? So we're just going to arrange that, and we have our, so these are not the glimmer ones. What did I do with the glimmer ones? I don't know what I've done with it. Where are they? I did have glimmer ones, and you saw me pulling it out. Things have a way of disappearing. Okay. Weird. Okay. I'm going to have to see. Oh, gosh. Oh, I can't see it. Can you? Is it very obvious? Well, never fear. We can just cut up some more. It's all good. Okay. But, there they are. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Okay. What am I doing? I'm doing here. This card here. So, real basic. So what we want to do is just kind of layer things around until we're happy with things. We're happy with where things are. So did I line it up like that? Okay, got it like that and like that. Oh, look at that. I keep hearing. So from our house to your house. Okay, is that cool? Quite happy with that. I'm going to, well, can you see? I'm out of range. Okay. It's because I've arranged it that way and I'm happy with that. Then I'm going to put a blob of glue to stick that one down. And then I believe these ones I have raised them. Okay, so I'm going to raise that one. Okay. So out here, up here. Let's do 3. So I'm almost lined up with that. Right, and then this one is also raised. Just put one here as well. Okay. And what do you guys think? Do you guys have the set? Will you get the set? Okay. Right about here. Straight-ish. Okay, and then I have my glittering heart. And another one. Okay. Cool bananas. 2 cards. So it's a bit of a glitter. Oh, okay, so the inside, you can leave it blank and write lots. There's not really an inside sentiment for Christmas here. So I can do Merry Christmas again, or I actually thought what I'll do is show you one of the new card kits as well. It's a Merry Christmas card kit. So let me see. I haven't even opened it. Oh, here you go. This is the card. Okay, this is the card design that you'll get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you'll get 8 cards in this kit. I cannot remember how much it is. Christmas wishes kit, but I'm gonna say maybe $49 or $53. So you get all the supplies. You get the pretty peacock stamping spot, stamp set, block, so heaps of things to use. I think they've got nice sentiment here for to be used on another card. So I will need let me just lay it flat. Okay, and then I'm going to do this in, what color shall I do it in? Red. I'm going to stain it. Oh well, that's okay. That's what, oh, I forgot to put my little wreath. Okay, don't forget the wreath. I'm going to put it right in the center. Oops. Okay, may whatever brings you love and joy be yours this season and throughout the new year. How cool is that? What a lovely blessing. Okay, so I'm going to have to clean that later. That's right, I wanted to pop this over here as well. So, just no mistake that this is a Christmas card. Merry Christmas. We've got wreath, got a home, and we've got a Christmas sentiment. There you go. Alright, so here we go. We have 2 cards. Alright, we've got this design, just the first, there's just second design, and then we have our first design here. So we've got those as well. What do you think? I have 2 cards here now, 2 design here now for you in the Humble Home stamp set and bundle. Okay, with the punch. So I hope you enjoy just the process that I went through to make these cards. A few mistakes along the way. I don't think I've ever done a demonstration with no mistakes. So there you go. You don't have to be perfect to do these. If you are thinking about being a Stampin' Up demonstrator, if you're thinking about teaching online, you can. You absolutely can. You don't have to be perfect. Okay. Alright, so let me know if you if you want to place the order for these products, or oh, what is that? Okay, just hopefully it'll dry off. Yeah, so there the items, everything will be on my email. Yeah, will be linked to my subscriber subscribers. And then also, yeah, on my Facebook, on my social media post for the next couple of days, I will have stamp supplies, the recipe card for making these cards. So you can certainly get the card kits for these from me this week. I'd happily send them to you as a thank you gift to place an order with me. So I'm really blessed and really happy that you are here with me and either watching live or watching the later replay of it. And let me know, comment and let me know, give me feedback on what you think and whether you enjoyed it, whether you liked it, whether you liked this stamp set and bundle, and whether you've started making your Christmas cards. Alright, thanks guys, I'll see you next week. Bye.